Welcome and well met, my fellow geeks and nerds. Thank you for joining me today as we continue on with my live reaction for the 6.5 Part 1 story playthrough. And just as a quick recap from last time, we were successful in fighting our way through Golbez's domain. We managed to confront him. We got some really interesting information from him before we jumped right straight into a battle with Zeromus, which was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy our trial fight with Zeromus there. But long story short, Zero used the power of friendship to become a paladin. So she managed to seal Zeromus up into a Memorite crystal, and we were able to succeed in saving Azdaja. Vitra had to give up one of his eyes to her, so now she's back in a physical form, but in a little chibi version. She's just so cute. So yeah, that's pretty much everything we set out to do. So we saved the world. We saved the source, and now Zero apparently is going to be staying behind in the 13th with Golbez to see what else they can do to see if they can restore it. So yeah, that's going to be fun to see. Like, I'm hoping that we do get to come back to visit every once in a while just to see how they're doing and just start to, find some way to save the 13th. Not sure how they're going to do that yet, but I think this is going to be us saying goodbye and just wrapping everything up that had to do with the Void. So let's go ahead and jump straight on into it. Here we are on the moon. And there's little chibi Azdaja. So now the big sister is the little sister, which is so cute. But let's go ahead and just say what we have to. Reunited at last. Vitra is overjoyed to be reunited with his sister. Aww. That is so sweet. Oh, she's all perched on his head. That is so sweet. It's so cute.
Words cannot well express my relief that we could rescue my sister, nor my gratitude to all of you. What of him, Golbez?
He felt it would be inappropriate for him to be present at your reunion with Azdaja, and chose to remain down in the chasm. If you wish to hear an apology, however, I should be glad to drag him here.
Wow, she is so sassy. I like this.
That shall not be necessary. By his deeds hath he demonstrated his contrition.
I'm sure he's still angry at him on some level for what he
So,
did to Azdaja, but
what will you do now?
he won't bear a grudge. It's what I think he's saying.
I've learned much, journeying together with you. Experienced things I could never have experienced alone. Together with Golbez, I hope to do the same as we labor to restore the 13th.
Then I suppose it's farewell for now.
I mean, we still
Be
have
sure
the
to share
portal.
with Golbez what you've learned of the Source and its reflections, as well as the true nature of light and dark. He is as resourceful as he is determined, and will surely make the very most of the insights.
I mean, we still have the portal, so we
Indeed.
could come back and visit, can't we?
Once we've gained a better understanding of the situation, I hope we can rely on your counsel.
But of course, I too shall continue probing new possibilities, the better to be of aid when the time comes. Ah, speaking of which...
What are you doing?
From ocean rise and cloud bank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born.
Wait, is she... She's having a
Come
Nixie?
forth, my servant.
What? Oh, come on! Come on, it was so cute before! I guess she couldn't take the embarrassment. Yeah, it's here! Oh, a cute little Nixie! Yeah, what gives?
I revised the incantation, which is not to say you know how it went before.
Oh, no.
Are we clear?
Oh, that's... Oh. Why didn't you fix it before, like, a long time ago, so you would never have to use
Nadana
that?
provided me with spare warding scales, which apparently provide greater protection than before.
Oh, that's... convenient. Aww.
This should keep the familiar safe. So long as you give the Nixie ether from time to time, it will persist and serve as a beacon for us to find you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Look at it.
Already we find ourselves with a new ally. Thank you.
Man, Zero, like, you're kind of blowing me away here with all this.
When you have the chance, please thank everyone for me. Those in Razatan, Garlemald, Sharlayan. The first and on the moon. A lengthy list. A gift for Reen, in return for the light she helped me harness. It's the Memoria holding Zeromus.
Hmm? Why would she give her that?
If used to augment darkness in the first,
Ah,
it may help to create balance between
I
our
get
worlds.
it. That should work,
An excellent
actually.
idea. Similarly, why not entrust the Archfiend's Memoria to Zero?
I was wondering what we were going to do with that.
In that case, I shall pass them on to Golbez, to inspire and admonish him in equal measure.
Oh, Calhai and Silva. Finally, we mentioned them, but I want to know if we're going to see you again.
You will, I'm sure. Just don't try to forcibly summon me. I won't come.
I like this new Sharky version of her. Oh.
Sad though it is to say farewell, 'tis past time we returned home. Pray, climb upon my back.
I like that they have everything here set up, so it feels like we could possibly get an expansion
Till we
here in the
meet
Void.
again.
Oh. I did grow attached to Zero. I do hope that we get to see her again. I really don't think that we will be getting a whole expansion, but I like that they have things set up, like, on the off
No
chance.
matter where we are, or how much time passes, our bond will endure. This I believe.
Oh boy, that is a lot. That is a lot of work to do with this place. Oh, it's a mess. Okay, so we are here. We are back on the source. So I'm guessing we're going to go around thanking everyone who helped us, reassure them that the danger is past, and I guess just wrapping up the story. For right now, anyway. Interesting to see how this little tale will end. Urianger and the Loperids are to be commended for ensuring that the seal held fast. To think this all began with a simple treasure hunt. Gods, I could sleep for a week. We have awaited your return with bated breath, as soon as apparent naught of note occurred in your absence. A pity there was no need to employ our combat supporters. Still, everyone is safe and that's all that matters. What's that noise? Oh, okay. I was wondering what that noise was, but it's Vitra. Hi, Vitra. Can we talk to you? Yep, the void gate's still there. Okay, and little Azdaja is there too. Can she speak while she's stuck in that little form? She should. But Living Way, what's up? Oh, welcome back, everyone! While you were away, a rent in the fabric of reality suddenly appeared. Through it, we could observe you locked in furious battle with Zeromus. By the time it closed up, we had seen your victory. Well done, by the way. But we still couldn't breathe easy until we knew for certain you were safe and sound. And here you are. Thank heavens. Oh, they saw all that. Dare I hope Azdaja is safe too? In Zero? In a word, yes. Though we could not return Azdaja to her original form, Vitra granted her a new vessel using one of his eyes. Her circumstances are unique, but it nevertheless gives me hope that there may be a way to save other Voidsent. Yeah, that's something I've been wondering about. As for Zero, she has chosen to remain in her world and do what she can to restore it. Ah, so the light of hope shines again amidst the darkness. Hers is an admirable dream, and I pray that she hops and skips her way to making it reality. Perhaps our research into environments capable of supporting life would be of use in the 13th. Oh, now there's a thought. A day may come when the people of the Source and the 13th work hand in hand. In anticipation of this, we must accumulate even more useful technology. And I must inform Jammingway as well. I spy an opportunity for the last dregs to expand into the void. Wow, that's all sounds great. But don't let us detain you with our cavaliers of brilliant ideas. We'll see that the gate is closed and the seal deactivated. So go home and get some rest. That includes you, Urianger. As thou doth command, pray convey our gratitude to the Watcher for his timely assistance. But seem Vitra is preparing to depart. Come, let us descend to the Tower of Babel. Upon arriving in Garlemald, 'twould be meet to inform Julius of our mission's outcome. Let us seek him out at Tertram. So we're going to be paying a quick trip to Garlemald. Oh, looks like Vitra's gone. Well, I mean, he has a lot of time to catch up on with her, so apparently they're going to close this gate. Not sure why they would. I mean, we can go back and forth between the two now, and, you know, we can still visit, can't we? What am I saying? Of course we can't visit. That's going to spoil future stuff, I'm guessing. Oh, boy. So, am I happy about how it ended? Well, in one word, yes. I guess I can say that I'm satisfied, but at the same time, I'm a little disappointed. You know? Ah, 'tis you. What news of your mission in the void? The fact you've come all this way can only mean there have been developments. I'm all ears.
Oh, it's you again. Is everything all right?
Yeah, they'll be glad to hear that there's not going to be any more Voidsent coming their way.
So you were able to rescue Azdaja. Thank the 12.
Channeling light from the first was rather ingenious. It may fall short of cross-rift travel, but it's still an impressive achievement in my book.
You're too kind. Suffice it to say, though, that I don't intend to rest on these laurels. There's always more to be done.
Zero stayed in the void, did she? Well, if I had known it would come to that, I would have said a proper farewell.
Oh, trust me, she won't forget you. Yeah, she definitely took your words to heart. Almost too much.
Really? I don't remember saying anything profound.
Don't be modest.
Still, I'm glad that she got something out of her time here. As the days roll on, things will change for the both of us. But some things will remain as they are. As far as I'm concerned, Zero will always be a friend and comrade. And I will never forget her.
If she's working tirelessly to restore the 13th, it wouldn't do to be outdone here. When next Zero visits, we must see to it that you have a shiny new Garlemald to show her.
Indeed. And speaking of rebuilding, there's a matter I'd like to discuss with you and Alphino.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Of our dealings with Azdaja, and people are excited by the prospect of standing on our own 2 feet again. Naturally, it won't be straightforward. It never is. But on the whole, I have a good feeling about things.
In other words, it may be time for us to limit our involvement. That Garleans might take the lead. I can see the sense in that.
Makes sense.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Oh, where did they all come from?
Seeing as things are going well, we want you to take a rest. A proper rest. That's what I wanted to say on everyone's behalf. You've done so much for us already. Toiled beside us in the cold for far longer than anyone could ask. You've earned a reprieve 100 times over. So go on. Step away from here and head wherever you like. But if it were me, I'd choose somewhere warm.
Okay, I get it. This is the reason why they're able to come with us to the New World. The theme's playing.
I was thinking of taking a break anyway.
Sure you were.
Far be it from us to go against such a heartfelt request. Though I would be lying were I to say matters here wouldn't weigh on our minds.
We could take a leaf out of Zero's book and roam about for a while. Maybe visit nations who share little history with Garlemald. Look for opportunities to foster future relations.
That does
We
not.
might learn something of recent foreign affairs that has escaped our notice.
That doesn't sound like a break.
As an independent party, we would be well suited to the task. An excellent idea, Alize.
Well, that hardly sounds like a rest at all.
To us, it is the best kind of rest. Stimulating and meaningful.
If it's settled, then let's return to Charlian and consider our options. What about the rest of you? Do you have any plans?
Nope.
We're indebted to Lord Fortuneau and his colleagues for their cooperation. 'Twould be meet to report on the outcome of our mission.
I suppose, yeah. I'm sure they'll be glad to see the twins at least.
Then it seems we are all bound for Charlian. Upon arriving, let us seek out Athelise at the rostra and have her notify Father.
And I just realized almost everyone here is together except for Thancred. Oh, and Graha. I don't know why I almost forgot about him. It would be nice to see everyone all together. So, yeah. The twins are going to be in Charlian when we decide to head off to the new world. We don't know how we're going to do that yet. But I have a feeling we're going to be finding out. Probably not this one, which is probably going to end on a cliffhanger. And then in part 2, we actually have a reason to go to the new world. I hope it's going to be a good reason, though, because I mean, everything up till now has just kind of been bound for necessity. Like, we have to go here, here, and here if we want to save the world. So, I think everyone does need a vacation. Father has many demands on his time, but I should hope he can spare us a moment. Haven't been away for so long, it might be nice to stay a while, if only to set Father and Mother's minds at ease. Without further ado, let us tend to business. I lost count of how many times I've come here, but it's apparently enough that the immigration officials no longer interrogate me. Small blessings, eh? Cannot be overstated how invaluable Lord Fortuneau's cooperation was. We must thank him profusely. Wait, aren't you the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? Or were, rather. I understand you've disbanded. An audience with Lord Fortuneau? You are in luck. The forum is just this moment adjourned, and he is still inside with the Scarlock. Please wait here while I inform them of your presence. I think hearing that the world is safe from Voidsent would be more than enough thanks for them. Apologies to have kept you. I trust you won't object if Scarlock Montichain also attends? My incorrigible children, were you not assisting with Garlemald's reconstruction? Yeah, but they told them to kind of get out of there. Our hosts were most insistent that we take a rest, so here we are. But more importantly, Claire has news that she would like to tell you. Yeah, you're all safe from Voidsent, so happy day! So the threat has passed. These are glad tidings indeed. Harnessing light from the first, a technological triumph that could have ended in catastrophic failure. Oh, don't tell me you're going to go into this. But let us not dwell on Hypothecus. Like the ether from the Isle of Ham, you employed the light for peaceful, albeit unanticipated, purposes. Knowledge exists to serve the greater good, as my father was fond of saying. I'm inclined to agree in this instance. Oh boy. It has been established that world-ending crises in the reflections are connected to calamities in the source. As such, the strides you made in understanding the nature of and effecting a change in a reflection may one day prove vital for mankind's preservation. The Forum will be eager to review your account thoroughly, for every drop of water serves to swell the great river of knowledge. Might we prevail upon you to prepare a comprehensive report, Y'shtola, on the subjects of the Void and Cross-Rift travel both? It would be my pleasure. We will share these tidings with those who aided you. Kokol, Dankol, not least of all. Now, if you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. Yeah, he hasn't changed much. I should be glad to speak with you both later. Yeah, like I've said this before, I mean, he no longer hates us for being a bad influence on his children, but he's not going to be so warm and welcoming. Like, he's not going to go around singing our praises, so I guess this is the best that we can actually get from him. Okay, so, growing light. Y'shtola has a look of a woman satisfied. Okay, so this is going to be the final one. This is going to be the final quest to take. I don't know if I want to see the ending here yet, but oh god. But one thing I have always been wondering about here is that, do we really want it to become common knowledge that the reflections are out there? I mean, do we want people trying to travel to other shards? Like, call me crazy, I think that might be a bad idea. Like, the worlds are separated all for a reason. Like, and like, I could just imagine, like, everything will just go insane if we try to, you know what? We'll just leave it at that. Okay, let's see if you guys have anything new to say. I look forward to telling my father of our efforts in Garlemald. He will have sage counsel to offer, I'm sure. Sure he will. If I didn't know better, I'd say Father Dearest is warming to us. I've no interest in sipping tea at the family estate again, though. Drinks at the tavern, on the other hand. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, either. You're of course welcome at our home. Mother, for one, would be thrilled to have you, but I won't twist your arm if you have other things to attend to. Oh, come on, you know she would love it. Although Master Louisoix hath left us, he liveth on in his teachings. 'Tis gratifying to see that Master Fortunato too hath come to acknowledge the wisdom in them. Okay, Y'shtola. I know you're satisfied with your work, but let's go ahead and wrap up the story. Aww, so cute. The little chibi Azdaja. I can't help it, she's adorable. With that, our obligations here are concluded. Oh, right, we still have to go to the first, don't we? So, what now? Oh, Nadana, what news from Thavnar? They've returned then? Wonderful. Rest assured that all is well with us too. Is that so? What's going on now? We would be honored, of course. I shall relay this to the others. Ooh, are we having like a big party now? A great feast will be held in Razathan to celebrate Azdaja's homecoming. We have all been invited. Oh, that's so cute. I'm afraid my sister and I must decline. We have only just returned home. To leave again so soon would be inconsiderate to our parents. Oh, come on, just go ahead, tell them where you'll be. Like, you'll be back at the end of the party. Come on. With regret, I too must excuse myself from attendance. A prior commitment requireth that I remain in Charlian for a time. Again, it's 1 day. Whatever. Let not our absence deter you, however. Pray enjoy yourselves to the fullest. I have no plans in particular, so you can count me in. May as well visit the Radiant Host while I'm there. What about you, Claire? Well, of course I'm not going to miss it, but first things first, I have to make a delivery to the First. Ah, of course, the Memoria Crystal. 'Twould be remiss of us not to deliver it promptly to our friends. Also, if they are to transfer light and dark between worlds, they will need command over the Crystal Tower, in which case I shall give you my spirit vessel to take again. When you arrive in the Crystarium, the sentry at the tower should be able to round up everyone for you. Oh, we're gonna go see Reed and the others again, huh? Once you've seen to matters there, come and join us at the Megaduta. Give everyone our regards, you hear? Oh boy, I'm sure they're going to be glad to hear that. So, heading off to the Crystarium. And you know what? I have to go and I have to speak to Silva and Unicalhi again. Maybe I'll do it here. Maybe I'll wait until, you know, after the quest, because I just want to get things moving. But come on, like, it's annoying that we didn't get to speak to them before. You know what? We'll wait until after the quest is over. Maybe we'll get some new dialogue after that. So... where am I? Where? Oh. I got turned around for a moment. I had no idea where I was. Welcome back, madam. Yeah. Let's go. Good, take care to head inside, send for Captain Lena and Beck Luke. Okay, let's go. I really want to tell them everything that happened. I mean, Beck Luke at least deserves to know. I mean, he's been helping with, Unicalhi and everything.
Ah, yes. The king has already shared what they glimpsed in the source. The day is won. And the danger past.
Of course, Beowulf had to go and spoil the surprise.
Tidings lifted a great weight from my shoulders. Never before had I taken on such a monumental request.
Small though it was, we are glad to have played a role in saving the Exarch's home. And yours. Furthermore, the endeavor served to reaffirm the bond between the peoples of Norvrant. Nurturing this bond, we will strive to be an example for the world Zero aspires to restore.
Is that a Memoria crystal? I can feel it. The tremendous darkness within. Using darkness from the void to restore balance to this world. If such a thing could be done! Well, Though night has returned to our world, darkness cannot arise of its own accord, much less in abundance. But if it could be brought here, in like manner to how we channeled light to the void, it may well be possible to restore the empty in its entirety. Do you still have that spirit vessel with you?
Yep.
If so, I beg you loan it to me for a time. I would use it to investigate a way to have the tower receive rather than send energy. Thank you. I shall commence my work at once, in concert with Unu Kalhai, and rigorously explore the possibility.
I too need to explore new possibilities for my powers. My recent experience at Nabatha Reng has taught me that. To that end, I will set aside botany for a time, and focus instead on myself. Knowing Zero is out there, doing her utmost to restore her own world, it inspires me to redouble my efforts.
There you are.
Gaia! Oh, and she's
I
voice
waited and waited,
acting.
but you never came. What have you been doing here?
Oh, it's good to see you.
Oh. Do I know you?
You don't remember us? I thought we were over this. We promised to go for coffee biscuits, remember? I mean, I don't think we promised that, but hey, I'm messing with her.
I never agreed to anything of the sort.
Sure you didn't.
Besides, coffee biscuits are old news. I'd rather try something else.
What? I thought you liked them too. Well, no matter. The second serving has something for every taste. So let's just go.
Am I the only one who
Enough
thinks
about
that they are
that.
an adorable couple?
What were you talking about?
It really is cute.
Harnessing darkness from the void. Now there's an idea. Of course, if you're dealing with darkness, Reen alone won't cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Next time, call on me as well, alright?
Oh, she's grown on me, Gaia. I mean, she was a pain in the neck when we first met her, but she's really grown on me. I don't know why. I like characters with, like, snippy attitudes. Come to speak with Reen, have you? Well, don't keep her for too long. I was planning a trip to Ilmeg, but knowing how devious the Fae folk can be, I asked her to join me. I also wouldn't mind visiting Amarat someday. It's been on my mind of late, and it would be interesting to see where those two lived in the time of the Ancients, if only once. If I had Gaia's help, I wonder if I could take in darkness the same way Zero took in light. Really? That would be scary. For so long I was loath to trust in others, fearful of my research being misused again. That it may serve noble ends comes as a relief. I shall spare no effort to restore balance between light and dark. It was a mighty struggle, but I had faith that you would be victorious in the end. And I doubt not that the people of Norfront would cheer when they learned that the Warrior of Darkness managed to save her home. I know you are a busy woman, so don't let us keep you. Rest assured that we will continue the work we've begun. Oh boy! Wonder what they're going to do at this place in just a few years' time. Now I'm really hoping we can go back to the Void, because we would have an excuse to see Reen and Gaia again, who I swear are just an adorable couple. Like, I don't care what anyone says. I am going to be shipping this couple until I have a good reason not to. And so far I have not had that yet. Alright, so we're back at Razatan. And it's raining. Oh well, we're not gonna little rain stop us from having a party. Like, that's never stopped me before. Hold on. Had to replug in my controller. Okay. I wonder how they're going to handle this now, because Vitra only has one eye. So, what then? Like, they can't really take out both of his eyes, right? Like, I mean, that was the whole problem with Nidhogg. He was dying because both of his eyes were removed. I like how everyone has the fat cat umbrellas now. Mistress Faye, you honor us with your presence. Though I am but a humble servant, I offer you my heartfelt thanks for rescuing the satrap's beloved sister. But without further ado, the great feast to celebrate this so joyous occasion is about to begin. The venue is Midran's Mehan, and you are a guest of honor. Wait, is that guy the old drunkard that we met with before? I think it is! Oh, it's that kid and that's weird merchant. Like the shady merchant. Aww. Estinian really does like kids. He just doesn't like to admit to it. Is he okay?
It cannot be.
Are those tears of joy or something?
Oh, Vashan, my darling little brother. To think that I will never see you again.
Oh God, come on! He's not dead!
The way you carry on, anyone would think he was actually your brother.
I think he's had a little too much to drink.
Save your tears now. His Excellency still has one of his eyes. And he has made it clear he intends to continue using his vessel. You'll see Varshan again. Never fear.
Really? So he'll be just like sightless while in the palace?
Truly. But will it be the little one?
Personally, I prefer the adult vessel. It cuts a gallant figure and has superior functionality besides.
But the kid version's so cute.
Bah. I don't care about such things. My little brother is little and adorable.
Oh God.
Sisters, give me strength.
I hear ya.
Being so loved.
Oh boy, everyone's just getting drunk. I feel like she drugged them or something.
Had enough of the revelry, have you?
Ah, come to join us.
So, What's next for our hero?
Well, I know where I'm going. Claire doesn't know it yet.
No need to decide just yet. You'll recall our escapades in the Void began with a treasure map I paid entirely too much gil for.
By God, he's learning!
You can't force an adventure. It'll happen when it happens. And you'll know when the time is right.
Since when are you such an expert, Estinian?
Till then, it's good to lend an ear to others and their tales. And speaking of others...
Discussing each other's plans, are we? Alas, I have nothing exciting to share. I foresee an extended confinement in my Sharlayan chambers, compiling my theories on cross-rift travel. My research may be classified, prohibited by the powers that be. But so long as a bond exists between people, ever shall our worlds be connected. As it stands, a means to travel to the first is within reach, and I would be satisfied even should my research not exist in an official capacity. And what of you,
Still not sure how I
Estinian?
feel about this.
Have you any plans?
Well, I think he's not there anymore, is he? Nope. Of course, this isn't the first time he's jumped out a window.
He never was one to stay put for long, though I've no doubt he will make himself known when needed.
I think we kind of rubbed off on him or something. Feels like he's more of a wanderer than we are these days. Oh! I'm so happy to see them together. Oh, that's adorable. Ah. That sounds like either Race Valgar or Tiamat are answering them. I guess they know now that Azdaja's back. Ugh, I don't know if you can hear that, but my neighbors are outside playing music. We should be just about wrapping up, though, so let's see what else has to be done. 'Twas a lively feast, was it not? And it impressed upon me once again how dear Vitra is to his people. Well, as much as I should like to linger, 'tis past time I took my leave. If you mean to depart as well, I suggest you call on Vitra before setting out. And before I forget, thank you for everything we learned and for everything we accomplished. I couldn't be more grateful. Till next time, take care. Okay, so I guess party's over. Alright, so we need to go speak with... Are we talking to Vitra or are we talking to Vashon? I'm guessing it's Vashon's back, but... Oh, Azdaja! Can we talk to her? Vitra's friend, I thank thee. Oh! Azdaja regards you with keen interest. And where is he? Is he here? Oh, he is here. I can't see him, but Claire, I hope you enjoyed the festivities. To be able to celebrate Azdaja's return with everyone was moving beyond words. Least you wonder I've chosen to use this vessel for now, the better to escort my sister about Razathan. This leaves my true form without an eye, but I do not anticipate having need of it in the immediate future. Long have I dreamed of showing Azdaja my beautiful city, a glittering jewel born of unity, and I shall relish every moment of it. Now then, I believe both Y'shtola and Estinian have embarked on their respective journeys, but have you found yourself business elsewhere? If not, you are welcome to remain here as long as you like. Should aught of imports arise, we will inform you, but until such a day arrives, I bid you take your ease. Wish I could just stay here at the Megaduta for a while, you know, get to know these two. I've grown so attached to them. Like, I'm dead serious, I would love to see them in future expansions. Meanwhile, in old Charlian, yes, let's go. I am so looking forward to this.
Everything appears to be in order. Oh, finished at last. So time-consuming. How nice would it be to have a mammoth to handle such tasks?
Why don't you? I mean, the city seems to be full of them. Ah, the letter.
Now then, let's have a look at you. Quite old, this letter. We'll need to store it carefully. Addressed to Grandfather, and come all the way from Tuliolal, from a Gulu someone.
Ooh, this could be interesting. What's it say?
Oh, the ink's too faded.
Really?
Hardly anything is legible.
Seriously? Come on.
Give me something.
Exactly, give us something here.
A commission to investigate the Golden City in Tural.
Ooh, Golden City.
How odd. No one ever mentioned such a commission, nor have I seen any records.
Oh, so this was sent to Grandfather in secret.
Something else in here.
Really? What is it? Can't be very big.
What an unusual earring.
Oh, wait, hold on.
How does it relate to the petition, I wonder?
Is this about a green mage? Seriously, like...
Did you go there, Grandfather? To the Golden City in Tural?
I can't be imagining this. This has to have something to do with green mage. Is that the new casting job? Like, seriously. Because I remember in some of the outfits, like I've seen like in the games, and there was like whatever. I can't talk. I'm so excited. Oh, you're back.
Back again already, after making a show of leaving.
Well, I'm glad you're back. You're just... He's so cute, I can't help it.
Well, this is it, Charlian. Quite a far cry from Tuliolal, yes?
What is this? What is this?
Come, let's go and find your candidate. Our adventurer friend.
Oh, okay. He's looking for us now. I mean, not that I ever turned down a request from Urnvale. Like, I've said this before, but I just think his design is just breathtaking. That moonlight kiss this darkened shore as seaward drifts our gaze once more. Seaward gaze once more. Okay. Our first clues. Like, these are our first clues that we're going to Tural. But why? For others to follow. Oh boy. We're done. Thank God. I'm so glad it's over. Oh, what is our new title? I want to know what our new title is. It's, Growing Lights. Oh boy. Anything else to say? Razat-Han. Home. Oh, she already thinks it's home. When my sister has strength enough to fly beyond the clouds, I would share with her the beauty of Thavnar. We will soar the skies by starlight as we did in our youth and gaze upon its natural splendor. Oh. Okay, so that's gonna be it for now. So, my final thoughts about all of this. I think I said it before, but I'm satisfied. I'm glad how it ended. We saved Azdaja. Zero is has decided on her course of her future. We are going to be working on with the 1st and with the 13th, and hopefully we can find a way to balance everything out. So hopefully we can have things set up so that we can actually go back to the 13th, maybe with Silva and Unicalhi, and have more to do with them in the future. Which I do like it. I like that they have things set up for a possible future expansion. Again, highly doubtful. I think it's going to be more likely it's going to be like, I don't know, like a series of quests, maybe like a new raid series or something. That's going to be fun. And so we have our first look also at Tural. Well, not Tural itself, but our first hints that we're going to be heading there next. So I got so excited when I saw that 3-leaf clover because if you played other Final Fantasy games, then you know that some of the design work for Green Mage include the 3-leaf clover. So I called it. I'm going to stick with it. Green Mage is going to be the new casting job. And it makes sense because Kryl does want to become stronger. She wants to become like a more reliable friend and ally, and I can imagine that we can take her with us into the trust systems. And she mostly heals right now, so she is technically a healer, even though we've never taken her into like a trust party before. But now if we have things set up so that she can become a DPS in the form of a Green Mage, yeah, that would be really cool, especially since she is supposed to be playing a much bigger role in all of this. So our reasons for going to Tural are pretty vague right now. We know that Urnvale has come back. He has a guest with him. My bet is that it's going to be a female Hrothgar. That's going to be cool. It's going to be a nice way to kind of introduce the female Hrothgars finally. But they came here for us. They came looking for the Warrior of Light for some reason. He called it a candidate, so we're a candidate for something. They said that before it was going to be like the fight for the Golden Throne in Tural. So, I mean, we have nothing to do with Tural. We have absolutely like no other ties there. So the odds of them actually wanting us to become like the leader of Tural is like non-existent. I don't see that happening. I do think it's much more likely that it is going to be more like we're going to be representing a possible candidate. They did state that the current leader is a Mamuja of Tural right now, and apparently maybe he's going to die soon, maybe something's going wrong, maybe he just wants to have a successor like on standby should something happen to him, but it kind of feels like that. So maybe this person is one of the possible candidates for the Golden Throne, but they need someone to kind of represent them and like maybe to the race to the Golden City. I don't know that yet. That's just like a very, very vague theories going on in my head right now. But otherwise, yeah. So I think everything wrapped up okay. So it wasn't great, but it was okay. I enjoyed it to a certain degree. To be fair, it is going to be tough to top anything at the end of Endwalker. Endwalker was just phenomenal. I mean, it's going to be kind of hard to top the idea of, you know, you're flying through the universe on the back of your worst enemy, aka your best friend / stalker, who is in the form of a dragon, and you're fighting against the embodiment of despair, who can literally destroy the entire universe if given a chance. And we're fighting her while she's chucking the remains of dead planets at us. You can't really top that. So I'd love to see them try, but it's going to be hard to top that. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all liked my reaction. So this is going to be the last one until January, where we are going to be getting part 2. Part 2 is going to be a really short main scenario. It's just going to be about 3 quests, I'm guessing. 3-4 quests at most. And it's just going to be kind of setting up the storyline for Dawn Trail. So yeah, that's it for now. Thank you again, and I hope to see you all again soon. Maybe we'll run into each other in the Duty Finder. But until next time, everyone, this is Fantasy Girl signing out. So take care. Whew.